Could you give me an estimate, an idea as to how much the film cost vis-a-vis your marketing spends?
No, marketing is not too much. Marketing, I think, would end up being something between what we have on paper would be about a couple of $1 million or maybe a little more, 3 million, which is a regular thing. That's
Sure.
what I hear. But the movie, I don't know how to even count in millions. it's,
Would you say it's the most
really,
expensive movie ever made?
let me put it this way, that I have never acted in a more expensive film, and I've acted in the most expensive films in the country. This is, I think, if I don't know some of the films made down south like Robot,
Right.
and I maybe another one or two. They spend a lot of money on the films, but a lot of it has also got to do with the artistic money in it, like the talent money in it. In this film, I'll be very honest, except me, and apart from me also, there are a lot of talent who's not taken money for the film.
Sure.
You know, they've the lead talent, and they've kind of said that, you know, just spend it on the film. So I would say, yeah, it is the most expensive film made in India. In India, as far as my knowledge goes.
Obviously, you're planning to take Ra.One even international, and I'm assuming that. What's your plan to promote it internationally?
I think the internet itself,
Yeah.
Google, India Games, that itself is a huge, that's where our diaspora and non-diaspora market goes. Like our own site, Ra.One we have visitors from 170 different countries.
I heard, yeah.
You know, so that's quite cool. That means people are willing. Russia, we're releasing the film. Inshallah, China, we've never done it before. There are markets which have never been opened before. We also have taken a cue from My Name is Khan, which Fox did for us, so they're very helpful. I've taken all where they have opened up markets. We're taking Ra.One there, so they've been very kind and, you know, kind of helped us with that. But Russia is going to be first time 75 prints are here, and China maybe 1,000 prints. So all this, if it comes through, we're still signing deals. I think the distributors, I'm not much for this, but if it happens, it'll be really cool, yeah. And you know, I think people are interested in watching an Indian film. Maybe not the largest of numbers, but I think this film also will make the diaspora youngsters feel very proud that, you know what, this movie is from India and how cool it looks. That's my main aim, actually. More than anything else, I want the second, third generation subcontinental guy or girl walk in and say, see this film, how cool is it? And I say, wow, a film looks like this. I have friends in Hollywood who've called my production and said, you know, this looks unlike any visual effect we've ever seen. So these are moments of great pride for someone like me who thinks I'm the ambassador of Indian films overseas.
Of
So I
course
feel
you are.
very proud. I feel very, very proud.
You know, you've also, I saw your figurine, you know, the Ra.One figurine, and it was just top notch in terms of quality, almost international standards. I don't think anybody's attempted that before. We've seen a lot of merchandise attempts by different movies in the past, some Krish and some others that I can think of the top of my mind. But this really looks international and you know, top notch. You've invested a lot and you've thought through carefully. You know, why do you think? I agree that the quality is very superior. India has not seen something like this. I wanted to ask you that, you know, India has never seen merchandise work. It's always they've attempted and they've failed. Why do you feel this time you might actually pull it off?
I don't know if I'll pull it off or not. But like I said, some films lend themselves to try these things. And I've been wanting to merchandise even with my cricket team. It's not organized enough. We have amazing partners, our HM Enterprise, who's joined hands with us. I mean, a lot of people, this girl who's helping me out with all this, Shailja, who's a friend, and she's heading this department, and she said, you know, we asked people for it, and they were like, itna mehenga banega to bikega nahi. Ye quality. And I said, no, you know, you're making a big film. I wanted to look like Batman. I had references. I bought all toys from all over the world, my kids buy, and I've got this bag full, and I said, they should look like this. And finally, it came down to, let's make it ourselves. You know? So Shailja went down to China and chose the people who actually make it for Walt Disney. I think it is expensive. Even with McDonald's, we've given them a gift. They don't like calling it a toy. So we've given them a gift to put it into the McDonald's Happy Meal.
Right.
None of these tie-ups have ever happened around the world, ever, for an Indian film. So for me, it became, okay, so we're starting 10 new things. Maybe 3 will work, maybe 2 will work. And it's finally going to augur well for the film industry only.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it'll sell or not. I'll give it free to, I know enough children. My friends have enough kids. But we have an odd 60, genuinely, and I'm not saying it because we've done it, because I'm very clear of that if my kids, and if I go to buy something, I'm a kid. I tell everyone I'm like this thin, wiry, full of energy kind of kid. And if I don't like something in terms of coolness, I would never take it. When I say things, I mean toys. I like toys. So I have chosen them handpicked, and we have about 50 to 60 odd stuff, which is top of the line. We have 60 different merchandising items. of different, pencil box, erasers, back to school, books, which is regular, plus these figurines and a doll, which moves all parts like WWE dolls and stuff like that. So I think it will work. I think it will set a new trend. And my logic is, we spend a lot of money, that's part of the marketing. And I want kids to buy it. If they don't, then I'll play with them. But I think it should work. It's important, when I came to the film industry, I was told by a lot of people, and I'm not being pompous, maybe I just got lucky so I can say it. But I was told that, a guy from television doesn't work. A guy who does negative roles doesn't work. A guy who's unkempt like me doesn't work, who speaks too fast, who doesn't have a family background doesn't work. And I said, let me just put myself in the market and see, maybe it'll work. So if I can work, then all these wonderful things I think, which are much better than I can ever be or I could ever be, they will work. I think they will work. I think kids will buy them. They'll be very proud. Why should I only be buying a Spider-Man? And I'm not deriding Spider-Man. Please, can I buy Jeevan? Can I buy Krish? Can I buy Drona? And I want every actor to do a superhero film. And I want them all to come to me, and I want to make dolls for them. I keep telling Dugu, and I keep telling him, when you make Krish, please tell me. I'll get the best stuff made for you. Because it's important that our kids have Indian superheroes. And I think they're even better than me. I think Krish is fantastic. I think Drona is brilliant. And I may not be the best superhero, but I'd like it to be that we, get every child to be proud of our own superheroes.